Hi all, this is Simona Rich, and now I'm starting to record and noise starts. This is so usual, but in general in India, now where I am, it's very noisy. That's why I can't record like proper videos. I did record several astrology videos, but I had to buy this mic because the noise is like I have to talk so loud in order for my voice to stand out. Soon we will start traveling, and I may be staying in quieter places, and then I will do the majority of the recordings. But this place, it's good for articles when I go to a ride near the sea, but for videos, it's too noisy. So in this video, I would like to talk about collective poverty consciousness, which is so prevalent, and it is extremely obvious once you break out of it and you act in a different way to the masses, like what I did with my membership. Both now I have Patreon membership and my blog membership. So for to read full blog posts, one will have to now subscribe to become a member for $5.99 a month, which is a very low cost. And the same applies to videos. I do make free videos, but for more videos, more exclusive content, one will have to become a Patreon supporter, patron, also for $5.99 a month. And these prices, these costs are so low compared to the benefits that many people get from my content, yet freebie lovers are really disgruntled by that. And the problem with these people is that they think that they can get something for nothing, and that never works. Actually, this keeps them in poverty, but they don't understand it. So it's better to exchange fairly, pay the price that the content creator wants you to pay, rather than consume their content for free thinking that it's free, but it's never the case. Because if you don't exchange something for the benefits that you receive, you're going to lose something in return, and this keeps people poor, this keeps people average. And I can guarantee that those people who are upset about this change are the ones who are employees, who don't like what they do and who don't have enough money. And these are the ones that need to learn the lesson of fair exchange, and they don't. And those who obviously learned it already support me. So this is how it is. People who really need to hear this message, they are least likely to do so. Like people who need most self-improvement are least likely to be interested in that. That's just how the world works. In this video, I would also like to talk about some changes that I made to my membership as a result of the feedback that I got, and search engine, Google search engine, and other search engines considerations. So I was contacted by people who really can't afford to pay. They are not like disgruntled freebie lovers, but they really would like to support me, but they can't, and they find my content, my articles, important for them. So because of these people, I will make some of my content available to all, but most of my content will be for members. And if you don't know about it, it's like you can read now my posts for free, 500 first words of each post, but after that you would need to become member to read the rest. But as I said, I have made some of my content available as a result of the requests from people who genuinely can't afford to subscribe to my content. And it's different to those people who freely spend for soulless organizations that keep them poor, that keep them average, and refuse to support someone like them, and therefore they keep themselves stuck because they don't support people who they look up to or who are living similar dreams to what they want, like self-employment and being financially free. So this is a psychological issue. This is a mental issue. It's a mental block. They have limiting beliefs, and those beliefs, as I said in my recent article, the trap of perfection could be genetic. It could be in their DNA. So they really need to do a lot of digging to remove it, because if they don't, they will be stuck in that poverty consciousness, being upset when someone wants fair exchange for their work, and they will remain poor the rest of their lives unless they understand that fair exchange is fair. And also another reason why I made some of my content available for everyone, full articles in their full length, is because of search engines. As I was thinking about my move to restrict all of my articles, I think it will really reduce the amount of people that find me through search engines. And although Google censors me and I don't get many readers from that source anyway, I'd rather keep the ones that I do receive. So these two considerations, people who genuinely can't afford my membership, and search engine considerations, these are two reasons why I decided to make some of my content available for all to read. And as I said, when it comes to my video making, most of my videos obviously will remain for free of charge, but the ones that have some personal extra content, they will be uploaded to as unlisted videos, only for patrons to be able to see. So I like this new membership model. I already have 10 subscribers for my blog membership, 10 members of Inner Circle, and 2 members of Patreon. So I'm really grateful for that, and I do hope that this number keeps increasing, because this will allow me to continue creating in-depth content for many people, as opposed to me being always busy with consultations and life assessments and not having enough time to create content for a wider audience. So this is just, I have to make money to be able to survive and create content. So this is just another model that I thought of, which would free my time to create more content for a wider audience. And I was also asked whether I still would do life assessments and consultations, and of course I would, and I enjoy it, but it won't take that much of my time, because I increased my cost. And because of that, I know that I will receive fewer requests. But yes, these personal services are available, and I may even in the future make another service available, which is face-to-face call or something like that, or just like a video or audio call, something like that. So these are the things that I'm still thinking of implementing. I may do so, but I need more thinking about this to be really sure. But that's the short. It's not actually a very short video. I was already talking for quite a while actually, but that's what my thinking is. That's what my membership is about, and that's the changes that I wanted to let you know in my membership. There's really no need to be angered about this move, because content creators are in charge of their own content and they can do with it what they want. And it's not that I'm charging a high price for what I offer. It's actually a low price, but if people choose to consume things for free in the hope that they will get something and not lose, that's not the case, because if you get something for free, you will lose something. There's nothing free in this world. So I think it makes more sense to pay the fair price of the person that created the content, rather than consume everything for free and then lose things in response. So I hope that the the collective poverty consciousness changes, but unless people publicly make videos as such, like me, although I know that I will get hate for that, it's important to address it because many people are still stuck in that poverty consciousness, and it's actually very easy to break out, but their beliefs keep them stuck. They don't want to support people like them. They don't want to support people who have manifested what they want to manifest, but they hope that they will be able to live that way also, and that never works. You cannot achieve next level by remaining on the same level. You have to move on, and it takes courage, and it takes sometimes removing fears and removing negative beliefs and seeing your actions without like in an objective way, as objective way as possible, which is very hard, but this is what it takes to reach the next level. And continuing to consume mass products of faceless corporations whilst refusing to support people who are living the dreams that you would like to live is just not going to make one achieve the next level. So this is something that is very important to address, and I hope that people don't take it the wrong way. I'm just genuinely trying to help and to show where the person may be blocked. And actually, that made me think of a comment that I received, a very insightful comment to one of my Facebook posts. So I would like to read it out actually, since this video is getting long already. Why not just to read out another comment that relates to this, and it can really teach people a lot from a person who definitely, I'm sure, is either self-employed or earns a lot because of the way that he thinks. So let me just quickly find that comment to my post. Yes, I found that Facebook post, and now let me find that comment. And it's so interesting. Some people think that it's okay to control, I mean, to tell me what to do about the memberships, and it shows self-entitlement, and these people are definitely not doing what they want in life because of the way that they think, the way that they act. And again, they should try to understand why they try to order others, about order me about what I should do with my own content. I mean, it's an issue to do with control. These people are trying to control things too much, which they shouldn't, because it's not about them. It's not to do with them. So they should not control others. Okay, so I found that comment. It's by Michael Purvis. He's replying to a comment made by the person who actually started the whole conversation, because he accused me of not being spiritual because I want to get exchange for the services provided. And this is the response of Michael Purvis to that person. A lot of people somehow think that if something is spiritual, it means there is no monetary value to it. Because you are defensive about this, you should take a look in the mirror. The result, if you choose to look, may be that you clear programming, maybe even ancestral, regarding poverty consciousness. Personally, I have a lot of Celtic DNA, and the Irish were repressed for centuries. It's so important to understand that a lot of this has to do with DNA. If you are from a continuation, your body is a continuation of ancestors that were repressed, that were poor, then you will have those poverty beliefs that you must clear from your DNA. I did a lot of work clearing that out, And as a result, I have a much higher net worth, less debt, and higher income that I had previously. Basically, if you struggle at all with the idea of contributing money to someone doing spiritual work, you are the one that has the opportunity to grow. You should not get caught up in what you call payment or contribution, invoice, donation, or any other name. If you really think about it, the offering is probably priceless, and you cannot afford to pay for what it is worth. What you can do is give in exchange for her time, money in an amount that she establishes for the service she is providing, which may simply be her listening and being present while Creator is doing the real work. You probably have real money problems and low income. If you change your attitudes and clear the brainwashing you have been conditioned with to think that it's spiritual, that if it's spiritual, that there is no money or anything like that, you can, as a result, in your healing, gain much higher income for what you do and enjoy a higher level of wealth. Enjoy. Everything can be sacred, including money. Heal your relationship with it. It's so good. This comment is so good because I know that this person has done a lot of growth. And these people who are stuck in poverty consciousness, some are just continuations of the poverty that their ancestors experienced without even understanding that, because it's very hard to lift up, to understand, to see how you're really behaving because of all the heavy conditioning that you have inherited and also got from childhood experiences and so forth. So this is such a good chance to grow, and I'm not even talking about supporting me, but just supporting creators, supporting people like you, supporting people who are living your dreams, because that also helps you to break out of poverty consciousness. But if you support faceless organizations and you actually do not want to see people like you to succeed, well, then you are not going to succeed either. So it's changing your mindset about money and about how you view people who have made it. And yes, it can be very difficult because our society, most people in the world are struggling and they don't do what they love. And those who do, when they teach such things, the teaching can be so different that there's resistance because of all the beliefs that one holds. But that's the opportunity to grow, and I hope that this video won't be taken the wrong way, but it would be taken as trying to help to break out of that poverty consciousness. So that's all I've addressed everything that I wanted in this video. I hope that you found it useful. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Take care.